Hi guys, it's Little Kansas Kitty and I welcome you back to my journey. I had the RNY gastric bypass surgery on June 25th, 2018, so this marks my 45-week post-op update. I started off my high weight at 238 pounds. I'm 5'6". I'm 39 years old. My maintenance range, which I'm at, is between 138 to 145. Last week I came to you and I weighed 141, and let's just jump on the scale and see where I am today. As you can see, I'm 140 pounds, so very happy to be maintaining within my maintenance range of 138 to 145. Last week I did okay with my food. I do love and enjoy food so much, and it just makes me feel really, really good. I still get a feel good off of food for sure, and it becomes really habitual and behavioral for me to eat. And so I just need to be reminded and remember that I am not going to starve. I am not going to die if I wait a little longer than 2 hours, because I have a tendency to want to eat every 2 hours. So I just need to be reminded that it's just habit, and I can survive if I wait a few hours. Last week, kind of good choices. I'm obsessed with salads. I'm just loving putting together in a really nice hearty salad, and I'm reminded of my father, because growing up my father had this big orange plastic bowl, and it would be salad night, and he would dig everything out of the refrigerator. I'm talking about, carrots and lettuce and olives and pickles and just like anything and everything you can imagine, and he would dice it up. He'd have so much fun. He's very German, and he'd dice it up and he'd put it in this big orange plastic bowl and mix it all up. And I have been doing similar things this week with my salads, where I'm just pulling everything out of my fridge and just throwing it together, putting a nice hearty salad together. And I'm at the point where I don't really care about my salad dressing as much as I did early on post-op. Early on post-op, I was like doing this sugar-free, calorie-free, gluten-free, carb-free dressing, and now I'm just doing regular dressing. I'm not going crazy with the dressing. I always am sure to put in some good protein, some nice fulfilling protein, such as tuna fish, or I really like pepperoni turkey slices. I might do some turkey or some chicken sausage. So I always make sure I've got a good protein in there. And often I do a soft cheese, such as goat cheese or Boursin cheese. I did have a moment of weakness the other day, and it was my son's last day of tennis season. And so I told him, I said, let's go anywhere you want. And we took an exit off the highway as I was picking him up when he was playing this game up north, Kansas City. And we pulled off on the highway, and they had just opened up a Five Guys Burgers and Fries. And he's like, that's where I want to go. So it was around 3 o'clock, and it was not really scheduled time for me to eat. I wasn't really hungry. It wasn't really time. And so he got like a double cheeseburger and the french fries and a milkshake, and we were sitting down and chatting, and they actually had messed up on the order and forgot our fries. And so went back up, and they were like, oh, as a courtesy, we're going to give you, we're going to up your fry order. So took the bag, and there were a lot of fries, and they were just staring at me in the face, and I just started eating them. I wasn't planning on even eating at all, and I just started eating these french fries, which, is not a usual for me. And so I was eating the french fries, and I could down some french fries. So I'm definitely at a place post-op where I can eat a lot more, and it's not like, to a point where it's like so full that it hurts my stomach anymore. So I was eating these french fries, and God knows how much damage I actually did. I don't know. We finished the bag of fries. They were so good. And went home and I went to go lay down. I was not feeling well after those fries. That grease and that thickness, I was just like, had that really heavy set feeling. So I went to go lay down, and all of a sudden, like, I had to rush to the bathroom. I mean, I was laying down for quite a while, and all of a sudden it hit me, and I had to rush to the bathroom, and I went number two, and I felt like all of the French fries came out. I know that's gross. That's so gross. That's so TMI. But seriously, like, I don't know if it was that, but it sure triggered something for me to go, all that grease and everything. And that's just, another product of the gastric bypass is your intestine is shortened, and your food, especially fatty and greasy foods and sugary foods, are going to dump straight into your small intestine, and that is one of the symptoms that can happen is you can go to the bathroom. So that's what happened to me, and it didn't really impact me scale wise throughout the week. So moment of weakness. Got to the doctor this week. I did take a urine test and discovered that I do not have a bladder infection. Great news. The doctor and we chatted a lot about marathons. He's a marathon runner. He has a marathon coming up. And so really, we actually talked 30 minutes about just running in general. And he even Googled the Boston qualifying, times, eligibility times for me to run it. And I was like, I'm not there. It's a dream. It's a dream someday to be able to run Boston, but I'm not there. And so we chatted a lot about running, and he said the blood in my urine that I discovered over the weekend, he said it's just very common for runners, especially when you're doing a long run, to see that blood in your urine. And my urine at the time of the sample had very small traces of it. And so he said, no infection, you can come in anytime and, get tested for that. But if I do in fact have a kidney stone and it's just maybe in my bladder area, I'm not sure, because I have a little discomfort there. It kind of goes in waves, and it's not too bad, but some discomfort. He said for kind of prescribing what I need to do as, a follow-up to that appointment was hydrate, just try to flush that out if that is what it is, and continue marathon running. And what kind of doctor is, that's a pretty cool doctor to say, hey, continue on with your training. So great appointment. If I do feel discomfort after my marathon in a week and a half, and it's just not and it's lingering and it's not going away, then he said to give them a call, and he'll give me a referral to a urologist, and I can just go back to one of my urologists that I used in years past. So hoping I can get that flushed out. So I've been working on hydration a lot this week. I did go ahead and donate plasma a couple times this week. Woo woo. So was happy to kind of get back on track on that. I can donate up to 2 times a week. It's, feel good that you're helping people and you're also getting paid. And the longer that you watch my channel, you'll see I do little side hustles here and there. I'm a single parent, and the side hustles are kind of fun to do. My friend Carol and we did go ahead and go to Planet Fitness together one day this week, and she showed me her routine. It was really great to kind of work on the free weights with her. I typically go to Planet Fitness between 2 to 3 times a week, and I work on the circuit room on the machines, and I just go through all of the machines really quickly. It only takes me 12 minutes to do. And it was fun because I have a lot of gym intimidation, especially with all the free weights, because I have no idea what I'm doing. And so it's great to go with her, and she showed me her routine. It took about 25 to 30 minutes because we did take turns, and I was sore. I'm telling you, especially my abs. And we barely did anything with abs. The only thing that really hit our abs were these rope thingies, and I don't know what they're called. Are they called calisthenics? Something like that? I don't know. And then we did do push-ups. I can't do a push-up, So I did the assisted push-ups, and then we used those like balls, those big purple like bouncy, exercise balls. And that was wild. We were giggling our heads off trying to do these like ab things with it. But anyway, I was sore the next few days. So I definitely got a good burn and a good workout. And we plan to probably do that together about once a week because I get a free guest pass with my membership. Upcoming goals with my runs. I'm a week and a half out from my marathon in Vermont, in Springfield, Vermont. And so this morning I ran 22 miles. It was my last long run. I know it's getting a little too close to be doing a long run like that. I should be tapering a little bit more, but wanted to get another 22 in, and it was kind of a weird one actually. It was kind of a broken up one. So I went out and I was going to go I started at 4:40 and I was going to do 2 miles by myself and then meet the group and do 20 with them. And I went out and my water belt, the bottles were falling out as soon as I started my run, and I was like, oh my gosh, because I was using a different belt. And so I texted my friends and I was like, I might be a couple minutes late, I'm so sorry. And I jumped in the car, I rushed back home, put on my other water belt. I'd only gotten 0.4 miles in before that started happening. And so I was like, dang it, I'm gonna miss out on my 2 extra miles that I wanted, because I wanted to get another 22 in. Just mentally, a marathon's 26.2 miles, and mentally I need a couple of those 22s in there just to know, okay, I've done the distance. So rush home to get my water belt, rush back, and my brother and my friends were there, and we all started off and we were doing 20 miles together, and we had a couple other friends jumping in at different places. And it was great. It was a great run. It was faster because Fast Emily joined us, and we told her, we're like, we can't go your pace, Emily. And she's like, I'm fine. It's a long run. We can go slow. And so slow ended up being finishing the 20 miles at 9 minutes 40 seconds was our average. So I definitely felt, my breathing changed through several points throughout the run. We did actually have to stop and do a quick water refill and bathroom pit stop, but these are quick. I mean, we are in Quick Trip, the gas station, and out as fast as possible, and we stop our watches, our Garmin's at that time. Anyway, finished the 20 miles, I was like feeling really accomplished. Wanted to go get my gym workout in because every other Saturday I don't have my daughter, she's with her dad. And so I take advantage of, going to the gym right after my run and just having that extra time. So I jumped back on the treadmill. I got another 1.6 miles in so I could equal out and get my 22 in, even though it was broken. Did my arm workout that Carol had taught me and felt really, really good about my body today. I have a follow-up appointment this week on my Botox and my lip injections. Everything swelling has gone down. I still have a little bruising, which I'm covering up with lipstick. Not bad at all. And I will do an update video on that as soon as I do my check-in and kind of touch up this week. Also, I am meeting with the plastic surgeon this week, so be on the lookout for some updates on kind of lower lift booty region and what is possible there. The better you feel about yourself, the more energy you have to expend on other areas. I'm definitely taking care of my body to the max. This week I felt like I fed it well, I fueled it well. Also, I'm just doing my fitness, getting my fitness on, and just taking care of my body to the max. I took care of my car to the max. I went ahead and got it all detailed and washed and oil changed and filled it up. And also I am doing a lot of paying attention to my home to the max, and I just have that extra energy because I feel good about my body. And so I think it's important to do those things that make you feel good in your environment. I went ahead and I hired a couple sisters I used to use years ago, and they're gonna help me out. Like I said, I'm a single parent. I'm in and out of the house all the time, and they're gonna go ahead and help me out. We're gonna start like every other week and maybe go monthly, but for now, just get my bathrooms done. I've got 3.5 bathrooms in the house, and they're gonna help me with my kitchen. And granted, my house is small. It's a small little cozy home just for my son and myself and my daughter, which she spends half of her time with her dad. And so it's not a ton of us. We do have our 2 cats, Romeo and Juliet. And I think it's okay. You know, it's okay to get some help with your home so you can spend more time relaxing and spending time with the ones that you love. Whether you hire someone or do it yourself, a clean surrounding helps boost productivity. And I feel that is totally true and the same for your body. So clean your environment and you will find that you will be happy, healthy, and motivated.